Welcome, kids, to Bible Adventures. I'm so glad you're here today. Maybe you don't recognize me. It's Pastor Sarah. And I bet you've had just this wonderful week of VBS. And today's theme that we're discovering how Jesus' power helps us to be good friends. Trust Jesus. You might notice that it looks like I'm ready for a party with my hat and my glasses and my luau necklace. And that's not just because it's the last day of VBS and we get to celebrate all that we've learned together, but it's also because our Bible story talks about how amazing it is to celebrate Jesus' power together. Jesus' first followers, those very first Christians and disciples, were part of a small group, but they didn't want to leave anyone out. They invited absolutely everybody in. After Jesus died and came back to life, his followers told as many people as they could about Jesus. And then those people told more people, and those people told more people. And pretty soon, lots of people believed in Jesus. So here's what our Bible story says today. It is Jesus' early believers. Some of the early believers were great at sharing. They shared their food and their clothes. They shared their money and their homes. They were so generous. No one was poor or needy because others gave without holding anything back. Together, they saw miracles and wonders. They met in the temple and they met in their homes. They talked about Jesus and they thanked God for blessing them. Then something amazing happened. When other people saw how happy those first believers were, sharing all that they had and talking about Jesus, they believed too. They became Christians and they shared their food and their clothes, their money and their homes. They became one big Christian family, and their church family grew and grew and grew. And guess what? As I was reading, a mail carrier came by and they dropped off something. They were bringing the mail by and they gave this to me. It says, "You're invited." And I'm gonna look inside. Oh my goodness, I wonder what's inside. It's this invitation to a friendship party, and it says that we're all invited. So that's why I wore my party hat today, and I was putting up these streamers, and well, how else do you think we could make this friendship party really awesome? I've got an idea. All good parties have music. Will you dance and party along with me to this song? All right, let's do it.
Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. There's a spirit I cannot contain. There's a spirit I cannot contain. The same power that raised Jesus up from the grave. The same spirit I cannot contain. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Oh, 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 oh. Where I go with you. Oh, 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 oh. Where I go with you. Your breath upon these bones, your fire in my my soul. Your kingdom is my home, and I don't walk alone. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my hope, come what may. Where I go with you. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my hope, come what may. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. Where I go with you.
Wow, that was fun! You know what else makes for a really good party? A great conversation. I want you to pause your video right now and then take turns telling everybody that you're with right now 3 ways that you are a good friend. Okay, hit pause. Thanks for sharing, everyone, and thanks for partying with me. Remember, there are some really cool questions and activities about the story that we read together in your VBS kits, and you can answer those together as a household. Thanks for coming to Bible Adventures all week this week, and remember, Jesus' power helps us to be good friends. Trust Jesus!